When I walked into the sacristy this morning, I said to Deacon Mike and Joshua and Brian, I said, everybody's favorite gospel today, everybody's favorite gospel today. And this gospel, a lot of Christians just pretend like Jesus never said any of that. This is a profoundly challenging gospel in so many different ways. I read a reflection on it today, and it was Moses gave us the capacity to divorce because that was a natural marriage in the order of nature. Jesus elevates marriage to a sacrament. And when Jesus elevates marriage to a sacrament, then the hardness of the human heart from fallen nature is called to be healed through the sacrament of marriage. Marriage, and I know, I trust me, even though I'm a priest, I'm not married and I'll never be married, I know marriage is difficult. And for some, more difficult than for others. And some people are very, very blessed to have a marriage that is not a trial to them. But there are many people whose marriage is a trial, a profoundly difficult death to self. Now, what is marriage? Marriage is a sacrament by which the husband and wife are called to holiness. That's what a marriage is. A sacrament given, one man, one woman, made themselves for the procreation and education of children for their good, for their salvation. And marriage is possible. I won't say it's easy, I won't say it's fun, I'll say it's possible. It's possible. To stay married is possible. And there are people who, I got an email a couple days ago from a lady who's a Baptist, and her son is getting divorced, and his ex-wife is becoming Catholic, and she's like, how come this Catholic girl is leaving my son? Don't y'all not believe in that? I said, no, we don't believe in divorce. And if a divorce does happen, you're not free to marry somebody else. Doesn't mean you're single. Now, if whoever divorces his wife and marries another commits adultery against her. Now, obviously, we have annulments, and we have that investigation into the marriage to see, and this is the question that's being asked in an annulment, was this a sacramental bond? Or was there an impediment to the sacrament? Whether that's fear, whether that's grave immaturity, whether that's mental illness, a variety of different things that could be impediments to the sacrament. Marriage is a great gift to so many people, and marriage is a great trial to so many people. And Jesus is telling all of us we have to be committed to our yeses and our nos. What did St. James say? Let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. We have to be committed to our yeses and our nos. We need to teach our children to be committed to our yeses and our nos. Again, part of my marriage prep, I always ask the couple, what is the number one predictor whether or not you're going to stay married? And they throw, love, communication, this, and my answer is, are you committed to this relationship in good times and in bad? In good times, it may be a decade of bad times. Now, I'll close with these words. It takes two to tango. I know that too. I know that there are people who want nothing more than to be faithful to their spouse, but it takes two to tango. So today we pray for marriages, pray for young couples preparing for marriage, pray for those who are in the midst of the good times and the bad, that by God's grace they would persevere and their marriage really would be a vehicle for them to grow in holiness, sacrifice, forgiveness. So for our married couples, Lord have mercy, and may your marriage be a source of grace and holiness.